Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going through what to sell on Etsy and 8 products which are pretty much guaranteed to get you sales. Now, there are 8 products. I am going to be going through and explaining each of them, but before we get into that, please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. For more trainings like this, every single week on a Tuesday, I do release a new video like this. So if you want to learn basically how to make more money off of Etsy, then please do not forget to subscribe. So the very first thing that I would say to do before you look at any of this is to make sure to go and research the kind of trending products that are doing well on Etsy right now. Although these are things that I have seen, particularly my students have a lot of success with and that I've seen pop up a lot on Etsy, there is also something to be said for just going and having a little look at the trends on Etsy. A great easy way to do this is to just simply go onto Etsy, put your cursor in the search bar, don't type anything in, and the little box will come down as to some trending searches. And you can also use tools such as Google Trends, eRank, and all of that type of thing. Okay, the very first thing is craft kits. Now, I have seen a lot of my students actually have some great success with craft kits, okay? So the pandemic hit and everyone was bored AF at home. But the thing is that these crafting things and hobbies that people have undertaken have kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit, okay? So people just really like the idea of when they get the urge to do something creative, just to simply buy a freaking kit and just be able just to freely do it. Also, craft kits did become very popular with adults, but not only children, especially during the summer holidays, during the pandemic, when you and your kids couldn't go out and do anything. Craft kits were an absolute lifesaver. I know a couple of parents that literally keep about 3 or 4 of these in the cupboard under the stairs to bring out when the kids are particularly bored over half terms and things like that. So guys, craft kits are really something to utilize. Even if you're making something like jewelry, why not create a jewelry craft kit? Basically, anything that you make, you should be able to create a craft kit to complement it, okay? So definitely number 1 on the top of my list is craft kits. Now, number 2 is jewelry. Jewelry has seen a massive resurgence. And I think that the reason for this, being in the jewelry industry myself for many years, I think the reason for this is simple, is that even if you don't brush your hair that day, even if you don't put makeup on that day, even if you're in your pajamas, there are many people that will still put on their jewelry because they feel done up. They feel like they've achieved something for their day. They feel a little bit badass for just simply putting on their jewelry. There's that reason, and also because, a lot of people were separated and people want to have jewelry that they can use to immortalize a memory, okay? And that is really the simplest explanation as to what jewelry does for a customer. Again, having been served lots of customers in my life with jewelry, okay? So jewelry is something that will always be popular on Etsy, but I think particularly in 2022, we are going to see a massive resurgence of jewelry. The third thing is digital art. Now, again, a lot of people in the pandemic were moving into new homes and not being able to go out and make it pretty, not being able to go to places and buy pictures and wall art and all of that type of thing, right? So people were turning to digital art to be able to print off and do it themselves. And actually people discovered it's not as hard as they make it out it is, right? So digital art is definitely something that is seriously here to stay. The amount of searches for printable wall art on Etsy increased by some exponential amount, okay? So just coming off of this, another thing that is really doing well is digital desktop backgrounds. A desktop background that someone can buy from you, download, that's gonna give them all the feels. It's no secret that people, when they were off from their jobs and they were just reevaluating their life, they actually rediscovered that maybe the life they were living wasn't the life that they wanted, right? So a lot of people are looking for ways to incorporate those good feelings into their everyday life, whether it's simply jazzing up their wall or whether it is just simply jazzing up their desktop. Those are two things that are really, really, really popular right now. The fourth thing is wedding products. 2022, guys, is going to be, and 2023, but more so 2022, is going to be a massive wedding year. If you can utilize your product line to essentially create wedding products, please, please, please do that now, okay? So many brides and grooms couldn't get married in 2020 and 2021. So what have they done? They've re-put their wedding for 2022 and 2023, okay? And you know, that is on top of the massive success that wedding products have on Etsy in the first place. Literally, I sell jewelry, and between the months of, I'm gonna say March to October, it's just wedding crazy, okay? It's seriously just wedding crazy. So get on the bandwagon, get on trends by making sure that you have some kind of wedding products in your product catalog. The fifth thing is eco and reusable products. It's no secret over the past 12 months, as of when this video has been recorded, that a lot of people have become a lot more eco-conscious, and that's because of the many, many events that happened that kind of were designed to make us more aware of the problem. So there's a lot of makers that have made all sorts of eco-friendly and reusable products, and searches for this have gone up by something ridiculous like 1,000% already, okay? And they are predicting that this is only going to continue to go up, okay? So eco-friendly products, reusable products, if you can make anything like that, obviously, that does cater to your target market, is included in your brand and makes sense for your shop, then definitely, you know, get on that. And if you've been thinking about maybe opening up a second shop because you know how to make beeswax wraps for sandwiches or reusable nappies or something like that, do that now, because honestly, boss, it is seriously a trend that is here to stay for 2022 and 2023. Number 6 is CV templates. Now, again, we did go over the fact that people aren't really happy in their jobs. When they went back to their jobs, it was kind of like a bit of a wake-up call, like, oh, I really don't want to be back here, right? So CV templates are seeing a massive resurgence. People want to get that dream job. They want to change jobs. They want to really just live the life that they know they were meant to live. And that could be why you're here now, boss, right? CV templates, honestly, guys, if you can create a CV template and maybe even like a little ebook that details things that employers want to see and just helps them to fill it out. You could even offer a service where you mentor people to help them fill out their CVs in the best way possible to ensure they get that job. This is seeing a massive search increase. Now, the seventh thing is garden love. Now, again, you know, a lot of these trends that we're seeing right now and a lot of these products are coming off of the back of the pandemic, okay? So especially for me, like my garden was an absolute mess at the beginning of 2020, but 2020 hit, pandemic hit, and I was like, I need to do something. I need to get outside. So I started to really look at my garden and give it all the love and all the feels, right? So anything that you can make that is designed to make your garden just that little bit better, whether it's like an outside mat or a hanging clock or whatever it is, boss, just make sure that if you have any ideas, or you can create your products, you know, so that they can go outside, just be sure to make sure that you are getting on this trend. And not only garden love, but also cottage garden, cozy garden, hygge garden. You know, these are all trends that we are seeing outside the home and also inside as well. Now, the last kind of product group is what I like to call groupie products. Groupie products are products that you belong to a group. So whether it's a group of people that love French bulldogs, whether it's Maine Coon cats, whether it's geeks, whether it's bookworms, you know, whatever it is, groupie products have really seen a massive resurgence. You know, dog mum gifts, cat lover gifts, bookworm gifts, nerd gifts, all of those types of things did again see has begun to see a big uptick in searches. So if you sell products that are particularly, whether it's like pagan, whether it's witchy, whether it's goth, whatever it is, if you can see your target market being part of a tight-knit group with like-minded people like them, then you, my friend, have a groupie target market, and therefore you do have a groupie product. Groupie is basically a term that I like to use where people connect with other people like themselves, and they openly buy products to complement their personality. Okay, so that's why quite often, I'm a massive dog mum, right? I'm a massive dog nerd. So you'll see me in my Cavalier King Charles Spaniel dog walking bag with Phoebe's face printed on it. You'll see me with my dog mum t-shirt on and my waterproof coat on and all of that type of thing, right? I'm a groupie. I am in the dog mum, dog lover, Cavalier obsessed group. If I see anything on Etsy that's Cavalier related, it's going straight in my favorites, okay? So that just demonstrates the power of belonging to a group. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And also, I am currently saving a spot for you in my free masterclass, the 3-step framework to increase your Etsy sales by skyrocketing your Etsy conversion rate. The link for that will be in the box below. Keep going towards your goals, boss, because the world truly does need those special creations that only you can make. But for now, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Bye, everyone.